Welcome back to school, guys. Back to school reactions here. And this is an older Tom MacDonald song, and I can't remember whether anybody requested it in particular or not, but I know I haven't reacted to it because I went and looked through my playlist to see if it's there, and it's not there. I wanted to react to some more Tom MacDonald because I'm going to be seeing him in concert in about a month, and I want to get more of his music into my playlist that I can listen to his music, relate to it, understand it before I go see him. So, um, this is If I Was Black. I know that this caught some backlash. I know there was somebody did a follow-up video, If He Was Black, where they kind of made fun of him for this song or whatever. But um, I haven't heard it. I want to see what he says. I want to see what his point is in it. And sorry, guys, I got really bad chapped lips. So we're gonna jump into this. If you're new to my channel, I've been looking for music that's good enough to bump in my car like I did in high school, in my truck actually, um, and you guys have helped me out by introducing me to these artists, to Tom MacDonald and Upchurch and Adam Calhoun and Vinjay and just I mean my playlists are getting so long. Kelso and Moonshine Bandits and blah 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 blah. There's so many in there. So you guys have been just instrumental in helping me find all this stuff that I can actually bump in my truck like I did in high school. So make sure you guys subscribe, hit that bell notification, and then drop a comment down below what it is you want me to react to. If you want to know what I like, look at my playlist. I've made playlists of all the stuff I liked. It's that simple. Let's jump into this, you guys. This is Tom MacDonald, If I Was Black.
If I was black, probably wouldn't with anyone who's white, cause that slavery would honestly always be on my mind. If I was black, probably wouldn't ever wanna drive, cause if police pull me over, I might go around and die. If I was black,
Okay. So I think this is going to be addressing some of the actual things that people have said, some of the things that people think, some of the things that maybe people think but don't say, some of the misconceptions too, I assume. We'll see how it goes. But I've thought about it myself. Like I don't know how these kids survive with all this stuff going on. And I mean, I did dumb things in my life, and I got caught over and over and over again. And I never blame the cops for any of it, but like, let's just say it ain't always that fair. And there's a lot of people that are exceptionally nervous for no reason because somebody looks differently than them, and it needs to just like, it's kind of retarded. It's like, just get over it. Like, every one of us are people. We're all the same internally, We may have different struggles, different things that we've gone through. And don't give me this crap like, you wouldn't know anything. You're not oppressed or anything. It's like, man, you don't even know my life. You don't even know any of the stuff I've gone through. So don't give me any of that crap. So, I let's see where this goes. This is what I'm thinking. So we're gonna try it. I'm gonna start back over. Okay, here we go.
if I was black, probably wouldn't with anyone who's white, cause that slavery would honestly always be on my mind. If I was black, probably wouldn't ever wanna drive, cause if police pull me over, I might go around and die. If I was black, I won't lie, I'd be scared to walk at night. The whole neighborhood is tripping like I'm out committing crimes. I'd be pissed at all these cracker rappers singing about my life. Stole my...
I dig the music in the background. I really do. The little tickling keyboard thing and the way that it rides in the beat, I dig it.
Like I'm out committing crimes. I'd be pissed at all these cracker rappers singing about my life. Stole my music, stole my style, give it back, that is mine. If I was black, just look at the facts. We don't stand a chance. 1 in 3 is locked away. Over half don't know they dead.
I don't know what the statistics are, but I'm sure that they're pretty high. I know that when I was in prison, there was in California, there was an equal number of of whites and blacks in there, and Hispanics seem to be slightly, I don't know, maybe a slight higher percentage. Um, it's kind of like maybe it's like 30%, 30%, and 40%, something like that, or maybe 30, 30, and 35, and then you have 5% mixed in of everybody else. But believe me, there's a lot of white people locked up. Like a lot of white people locked up too. So
the facts, we don't stand a chance. 1 in 3 is locked away. Over half don't know they dead. See, white privilege ain't a money thing, but it's white people who are running things. Y'all benefit.
The visual's distracting to me, but I get it. I get it. It's because the morphing of the head on the body, it's not perfectly synced. Like you can see times, and so you can tell it's off. And then the patchwork of the eyes and the face with the tattoos and all that. It's so it's hard watching that. I want to pay real close attention to the lyrics. So.
I was black, just look at the facts. We don't stand a chance. 1 in 3 is locked away. Over half don't know they dead. See, white privilege ain't a money thing, but it's white people who are running things. Y'all benefit from your coloring. My pigment produce suffering. It's all white pride, white power, white lies, white houses, white guys, whitewashing. My brothers, my sisters, my culture while I'm watching.
See, and I think I would question a lot of that because I've been on this earth 51 years, and some of the stuff he's saying just isn't. It's not how things really seem to be right now. I think there's some of this might even be some of the, like, bringing up some of the stereotypes and things that you hear in the media, and that creates a mass hysteria too. Tom MacDonald knows exactly what he's doing too. He doesn't do songs without a purpose. There was a purpose to doing this way. So
white lies, white houses, white guys, whitewashing. My brothers, my sisters, my culture while I'm watching. If I was black, I'd probably hate myself from they say. Racism made me racist, and I am not the one to blame. Hey, y'all won't say it to my face. In the circles.
That's an interesting statement. Racism made me racist, and I'm not the one to blame. I suppose that there are a large number of people that are prejudiced because of prejudice that's expressed against them. I would hope that more people would realize that there are more of us that aren't that prejudiced, that don't view things that way, that deserve to be, to have the opportunity to get to know you and to be close to you and things like that. This is an interesting subject. It really is. It's like bringing up a lot of thoughts of how I view things and how do I feel about stuff. So.
Be racist, and I am not the one to blame. Hey, y'all won't say it to my face. In the circles you feel safe. Y'all been using words they made for us when we were slaves. Hey, wait, whoa, I know that was.
Y'all been using words for us that were made when we were slaves. I think more black people use the N-word than white people do. Honestly, and I say that from experience, from living in places like Long Beach, and being one of the few white people in the neighborhood at all, and hearing, and then living in other areas and being in prison, and it's just like, it's such an offensive word if a white person says it, but it's just common and everything's okay if a black person says it, and I don't understand that. I don't know. Maybe I'm shallow. I don't know. It doesn't. That doesn't compute to me. That doesn't equate to being correct. But it is what it is. I mean, people get mad at each other all the time for stuff that they're doing themselves. It's the biggest thing that people get mad about is when you do something that they do. Like, I can be a jerk, but you have no right to be a jerk to me, or I'm mad at you for cheating on me, but that's because I'm cheating on you all the time, or whatever it is. It's like, I get mad because you stole something from me, but I've been stealing stuff from your house for like the last 2 years. It's like, so, boy, this is an interesting song.
Y'all been using words they made for us when we were slaves. Hey, wait, whoa. I know that was long ago. If I was black, I'd want my reparation money paid. If I was black, I'd take the police.
I'd want my reparation money paid in full. I wonder. I wonder what the views are on that, on both sides. Do I think that I'm financially responsible for something that people did before I was ever even thought of? But in fact, most of it was done before my family even ever came over to this country. I don't think I'm financially responsible for it. Do I feel like they're, I don't know. I don't even know what the right thing is to do in this. An apology for our history. Then every person who was oppressed, for the women and everybody. I don't know. I don't know what the socially correct answer is to this. I don't even know how I feel about it. I just feel like, I know some people that think that white people got it made, and that's bullshit. That's just bullshit, man. Living from the third of the month to the third of the month as a child, because we were on Social Security, not having shoes where the whole shoe was coming apart, and I needed new shoes, but it was the 27th of the month, and so our shoes got duct taped up and stuff, so that we could still go to school until the third. I mean, privilege? No. When I got busted, did I get a drug treatment program? Nope, not ever once. No, not offered one time. Every time it was, you're going straight to jail. You're going to prison. You're going to prison. You're going to prison. But I sat in courthouses with minorities, and they all got drug diversion. My first offense, I didn't even get drug diversion. I got sent to jail. No drug diversion. So I don't know, man. People want to say white people got privilege. It's not my own experience. Maybe some do. I don't know. I think there's some black people that got some great privileges too. I think it's just a matter of, those who work harder and smarter and make more money have more privilege. I don't know what to say. It's not my life. I didn't live that way. So, this is a touchy song.
I want my reparation money paid. If I was black, I'd take the police, I'd take the whole clan, I'd put holes in their sheets. Okay. If I was black, I'd put gold on my teeth. So if you think I'm broke, you will know when I speak. If I was black,
know if that's why they put gold
teeth in.
I know people that have had a gold tooth put in. I don't think they were doing it to prove they weren't poor, but I understand the message.
I speak. If I was black, it's my face on a T, R.I.P. underneath, on my name next to free. If I was black, I would die in these streets just for speaking my mind because I had a dream. If I was black.
But that's
if I was black, probably wouldn't ever do my taxes. Why support a government that persecute my blackness, or pay the wage of law enforcement putting us in caskets, or help to build the prisons that we trapped in? If I was black, I'd be mad. People glorify the trap while we dying every day, fighting for everything we have. It ain't diamond chains and racks, this a systematic plan. They put us in the ghetto, gave us HIV and crack. If I was black, I'd hate America, appropriate my character, and sell it to Caucasians who wish they were from our area. If I was black, I wouldn't give a f about the greater good. My grandma can't afford a rent, yo, gentrified our neighborhood. Our lives matter so.
We're all getting gentrified, dude. Where I live, gentrification is going on as we speak.
Greater good, my grandma can't afford a rent, y'all gentrified our neighborhood. Our lives matter so stupid, y'all hijacking our movement. Black lives matter cause we losing innocent youth to police shootings. If I was black, the only role
Okay, I think there's the slogan itself could be part of the issue. I get that they're they created that movement for a purpose. I think it's morphed all over the frickin' place to all kinds of craziness now. Uh, but I believe that they created it for a purpose. Um, but in using this slogan that Black Lives Matter, it's almost as if a lot of people viewed it as if they're saying, but the white lives don't. I I didn't necessarily view it that way. I didn't. Um, I think that it's true that everybody's life matters. I don't think that your life shouldn't matter because of your race. I'm very firm in that belief that there is no reason why uh, uh, my life versus a Hispanic person's life versus a black person's life versus an Asian person's life versus a whatever life. Okay, there's no reason why one life should matter more than the other. Um, you know, in God's eyes, we were all created equal. I'm sorry that man hasn't held up to that, but in God's eyes, we were all created equal. And and I have to hold myself to that kind of a standard. I can't view one life as less important because of your race. It just doesn't work for me. So I think in the slogan itself, Black Lives Matter, you had people on some probably just instigating too, because you're going to have some just like that, just some dumbasses that are running around. All lives matter too. It's like, what's your beef? What's your real beef? Um, what, like, really, when it comes down to it, what is your heart in it for? Like, what is it for? Why? Um, I look at this like, I think that there was probably a good intent with the movement. I think they had a purpose for it, and I think it's gotten way out of hand. Um, but I don't run around professing all lives matter, because to me, doing so is almost a little disrespectful to them, saying that their thing doesn't count. Um, I just, I don't know. I feel like all our lives are equal. So, but I'm not going to get into a back and forth between black lives, white lives, any of that stuff. I just don't. So, this is a touchy song, man. This is going to be a hell long ass reaction.
Models I'm shown is the rich black rappers pushing guns and drugs and hoes. Yeah. Hey, y'all won't say it to my face. In the circles you feel safe. Y'all been using words they made for us when we were slaves. Hey, wait, whoa. I know that was long ago. If I was black, I'd want my reparation money paid in full. If I was black, I'd take the police, I'd take the whole clan, I'd put holes in their sheets. If I was black, I'd put gold on my teeth. So if you think I'm broke, you will know when I speak. If I was black, it's my face on a T, R.I.P. underneath, on my name next to free. If I was black, I would die in these streets just for speaking my mind, because I had a dream. If I was black, you'd attack when I say I'm proud, cause you're mad that you ain't allowed. If I was black, y'all ever tried to take me down, one fist in the air, I would stay my ground. If I was black, I'd take the police, I'd take the whole clan, I'd put holes in their sheets. If I was black, I'd put gold on my teeth. So if you think I'm broke, you will know when I speak. If I was black, it's my face on a T, R.I.P. underneath, on my name next to free. If I was black, I would die in these streets just for speaking my mind, because I had a dream. If I was black.
Okay. Boy, that is a touchy song. Wow. Yeah, I've expressed my opinion throughout this whole thing. I don't know what more to say. I think it's like I say. I said at the beginning, I thought this was going to touch on some facts and maybe some propaganda stuff and some opinions and some whatever, and I think it did. I think some of it is rhetoric. I think some of it is uh, things that people firmly believe. Some of it is stuff that people speculate, and so I mean, the song does what it's supposed to do. Really makes you think. I really respect Tom MacDonald for that too. I really do, because it's difficult to put yourself out there to say something as bold as this, just to be able to get a message across. And I have mad respect for his ability to do this and his willingness to do this. It's a bold thing to have to do this. You know, it really is. It's like um, this isn't the easy road in music. So I dig it, man. I dig it. Uh, as always, drop a comment down below if you have a suggestion for something else for me to react to, especially if it's Tom MacDonald stuff. Take a look at my playlist right now and see what I have of his because I'm gonna go see the concert and I wanna hear more. So let me know what else to react to. All right. As always, be healthy, be happy, be good to each other, and stay blessed. And I'll see you real soon. All right. Peace.